Hello, everybody, and good evening. Wow, I'm in low res. Look at this. Look how slow that video moves. Oh, so slow. Hi, Bob. Video running slow. Okay. Yep. I don't know if I'm going to get Cayen in here tonight. I hope so, because I'm almost out of tea. I'm going to need to get more at some point. Brent, it's been so long. Have you grown? Okay, I'm done. I'm making a comment because Brent was just on Geek Tank, which precedes this show, and I literally do this swap out quickly between shows here. So there we go. We don't have music. We need music. Oh, there we go. All right. Get down. Okay. So I have given up on the cool one panel OBS thing because it's just not working. We're not getting anywhere. I'm having problems with it. So I can get OBS to do the chat window, but I can't. It's just so many things. Starting OBS and getting OBS to run this other side window over here requires so many buttons to be pushed. And moreover, like here, I mean, like this is the problem. Like one of my cameras is set up like this. One of my cameras is set up like this. And if I don't get these squared away, my drawing monitor doesn't have me in the bottom corner. Right? Because now the drawing monitor is all screwed up. So I'm going to... It's all right. It's totally cool, Brent. Do what you need to do, my friend. You know we'll just keep going. And we've got the day show and the night show, so you can push the button real easily. But yeah, I mean, like, so I can get the drawing monitor, but I can't get the camera to work with the drawing monitor at this moment. So we'll do the best we can. Although I do think that I've finally gotten the auto adjust to be correct now so that it stops being weird. No, because you're just going to bring up moon landings, you're going to bring up star charts, and that's just going to, no. Or EVs, don't even bring up EVs. All right. Because I got work to do, folks. All right. Kind of want to go in here and fix this guy. I happen to know for a fact. What's going on here? Why do I have no control? Why do I have control over here but not here? Blue line, eraser. What are we doing here? What's going on? I've got no, it's working everywhere but here. Is something selected? Is something selected? No. What the heck's going on? Okay, so you work there, but not with the pen? Why is my stylus not working? Oh, thanks, Bob. Okay, so the stylus works everywhere but on the actual field itself. What's going on? This is really weird. Look at this. It works over here, but as soon as it gets onto the field, it stops working. I think we have borked this. Okay, let's make sure we are saved in both modes. Clip, save, right? Right, yes. And because I'm going to have to close that. And then we'll save you. And then we will just reboot you. Clearly, we need to reboot clip. Oh, I know what's going on. Yep, that's what happened. All right, we're good. I got fed up. What I have on my okay, my setup here has a monitor up here and then my drawing monitor, and they are offset like this. So my drawing monitor is not lined up directly. And the problem is that my mouse will come up here and then it pops over and then comes back down and then has to pop back. And I can't get anything to line up. So I finally got fed up with it and just lined them up on my display on top of each other like this and just left it. So they're lined up this way now. But that clearly messed up the whoa. That clearly messed up the world over here. I think that Springs comic that I made today was a statement that is a viable thing. So hang on real quick. Right? I wanted to pick things that were easily identifiable. For example, in the instance of that particular one, I wanted to make sure that we had Snoopy in there, and Haro, and because you could recognize those. Being Gundam fans, I knew that all of my Gundam buddies would recognize it. But yeah. So, yes, I appreciate that. The big thing is I wanted it to be pretty obvious that it was a conglomeration. So, like it was most certainly a conglomeration of things that you'd recognize readily as, just a little over the line, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, these are pretty accurately, Snoopy, and I don't know, this is uncomfortable. Really kind of wanted to go with that. So, the only problem, Brent, is that if you can only be at the night show, then I'm going to have to check in with you on the night shows to make sure that we're staying on target for right now, which is fine. there. Make sure this is a good solid line. It is. All right. Oh, would you send that? You just sent that. People are sending me stuff and then you're looking away. All right. Let's do this. I can't get my monitor to work and my camera to work at the same time, so we'll have to kind of roll with it as best as we can here. Okay, so we will start the inking process. When we ink, we want to try to keep as smooth a line as possible, especially with her hair. Oh, have a good time, find your love. Ooh, yeah. Have a good time, find your love, and block the user on YouTube and add to the block list. Kablam! It's like... Oh. It's all right. Like I said, it's okay, my friend. We'll do the best we can with what we got. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Wow. Your skills are valuable. It's not worth it anymore. I really hope that that's one of the things that's changing with our society. And that is the concept. Are we drumming again? Are we drumming? What's the story with drums? There we go. I don't know. The drums. I don't get it. No, no. Sometimes it crashes on us. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm sorry about that, Bob. unless you are secretly Hot Sex 69 bot or something. Which you might be. I mean, you know. Yeah. I'm with you, man. Mm. Right. I think so too. I don't know. I mean, wherever you think you need to go, my friend. I mean, you know, some part of me always hopes that wherever that is leads you back to the Mile High City. Certainly. Yeah, he got beat up back in the back one plate ago. Yeah. He got bruised a plate ago. In fact, that was what I was chuckling about before. I was like, the guy keeps getting pummeled. Like, here's the other plate, right? So he's already gotten pummeled here in this plate by her, no less. Started beating the crap out of him. Right? So, nah, it's her blaster. But, yeah. So we've already gotten him pummeled pretty good, so I'm just making sure he matches over here. I need this in a moment, though. So I'll put this up here until we need it. No, she swiped the blaster from him when the uh, monster came up out of the water. The Elder God monster. So... Oh, hope that is. It is Cayen. Good, because Cayen can then like enter himself into this since I'm at partial control. So when Cayen's ready, Cayen can join himself. We'll have all of this fixed here at some point. I'm ordering 2 VESA connectors, which I'm then going to bolt to a 2x4 or maybe a 2x8, and then put them straight up here, and then mount these monitors on that board. And then once I do, they'll be flat, and then I'll also have a better position for the camera. Yes, the Kraken that's it, the Kraken. We gotta get to Kraken here. So... Nope. Actually, not even remotely. It's I put all of the traditional tattoos on him for a sailor. They all mean something. So
you're tasting the tradition.
Do what?
You're tasting the tradition.
Yes, that's it. Tasting the rainbow too. I have removed the control in my OBS because it's just too much hassle. So I can't control without switching over to my my Firefox. Just so you know.
Okay.
And it means nothing other than I can control the show, but I need to switch screens to control the show.
Oh, so very similar to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So but the difference is that in my OBS, I can see the chat window. The chat window still works. It's just the browser window that I had loading Restream doesn't work. every time I do it, if I don't use the batch file, then it won't let me have access to the camera at all. If I do use the batch file, it forgets every setting, and I have to reset my camera, my audio settings. Everything has to be redone every time, on top of re-logging into Restream and re-logging into, it's like, you know what? It takes too many steps. I might as well just do what you do for right now until I get these two monitors set up, which won't be that long. I have two monitors. It's just that the other monitor is now about 8 feet away from me, and so it's too far for me to use. I mean, I've got it turned towards me, but I can't really see it very well. So there's that.
Makes sense.
Anyway, all that's to say, I can see the chat window, but I can't control the show without switching.
Got it. And hi, Bob.
Brent's here too. It's a kludge to get the batch file is a kludge to fix a problem that is a dumb problem with OBS, and it makes me embittered and angry because it's stupid. And that is, OBS quite simply has its own version of Chrome built into it. That version of Chrome, they made it easy for all of us by taking away the address bar and all of the header stuff. So there's nothing in there but just the browser window, and nothing, you can't gain control of the browser. So when you start OBS, it says, hey, this is your first time visiting OBS. And so it says, you need to give us permission to use your video and your audio. Go to your browser settings and give us permission. Well, you can't access the browser settings, so you can't do it. So the only way to do it is to run a batch file that says ignore your browser settings. And if you ignore the browser settings, then you can't set up them. Then it won't remember the audio and video settings either, or your login, or anything. So you have to just do all of that manually. So it's like, it's not worth it. It made it too difficult. They made it too difficult. So anyway, they made it too difficult. Yes,
Got
too
it.
difficult, says George. Being George. Hi, George. Yeah. Yes. Maybe. So, anyway.
Never said Thomas Lighting. I said Thomas Lighting.
I'm going to stand up for a minute. In a second here, I'm going to go downstairs and make the coffee for the morning and stuff like that, because I need to do that as a configuration.
Okay.
Yeah, do this.
Yeah, your camera's lagging bad, man.
Yeah. Yeah, my camera is having issues.
You're getting like 4 frames a second.
And then there's George. Hey, Kat. Good to see you.
Hey, Kat, how are you this evening?
Kat, not to be confused with George. Nope, 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 nope. What did you do? How did you do this? How did you do this, cat? Not you, cat. The other cat. This cat. Oh, there we go. That's all right. Okay, I'll be right back in just a sec. I'm going to go do all of my
Alrighty, see you
nightly
in a
chores,
sec.
including getting some more water.
Nice. Yeah, I normally just do like a switch, and when everything's full, just hit the switch and flush it all into the system. Be right back. Huh, that's interesting. How would that make it safer? I don't think it. I don't think it does, but I can't remember. I don't know if they've changed that in the last update.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
To the stage of history. Cat and Bob are having a discussion about Minecraft.
Yeah, I was also part of that. I just.
Oh, man. Cat, you're my new best friend. Oh, man. That's awesome. I love Soul Blade, Soul Calibur, depending on which version you are in, and I will play any version. Happily. All right, back to work for me.
So yeah, today was D&D gaming group, and
Nice.
I had to deal with the idiots down in Denver. Don't know how to drive. They were very bad tonight.
Mm.
You know Tag, right? You've been to Tag, Total Escape Games.
Mm-hmm.
You know that entrance that's only an entrance, it's not an exit? That's
Yes.
just past the light?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, I had a dickhead that decided to take that as an exit as I was trying to come in.
Nice, you know. I even think it says you can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
has a sign and everything.
And he's blocking up the way, and it's like, dude, you are in the wrong.
Yeah. You know why I teach?
Yeah.
Because I can gripe about it, or I can be part of the solution. At least it makes me feel better when I gripe about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and the driver was like 60 or so. Like, he was not a young guy. He knows better,
Mm-hmm.
but he just doesn't give a shit. Up until he gets the ticket.
Yep. Well, I spend a lot of time talking to other drivers and going, "Yep, bro, that's illegal." Number of times I say that while driving. Yep, that's illegal, bro.
I'd have failed my student if he had done that.
Yep. I'd have failed your butt. You're lucky you're not. You don't have me. Good night, Jerry. We'll see you on the flip side. We're here just doing our work. We'll keep plugging.
Yep.
Yes. I shall keep myself accountable while I sleep. Oh, wait, while you sleep. Gotcha. Never mind. I get these things confused. I appreciate you being here, Jerry. Go to bed. Sleep well. I'll see you on the flip side. Yep. That's right there. So many feet. So little time. What?
So little AI.
So little AI.
By the way, I was thinking about the your AI strip, the original one where he gets knighted by King Charles.
Yes! I saw your Gundam
actually,
version of it. That was pretty cute.
That wasn't AI.
I know. That's the best part about the whole thing. I mean, as in, I saw your Gundam statement, but
yeah,
because he does look like
I was
Shark.
thinking about the thing with him being knighted by Charles. It actually would have been funny had you grabbed the dog ones of the older King Charles.
Oh yeah, I probably will use those somewhere. I just was shocked,
but
really,
because those would have been even funnier. Because it's like, and I got knighted by the current Charles, and it's obviously the older version,
right?
Who's a dog.
So, Kat, I was doing the search last night for uh, trying to make the AI do King Charles knighting my character. Since my character is effectively a flying tennis ball, that was pretty funny. But
For springs.
yeah, for springs. And I ended up using the Queen, right? I ended up using the Queen because I couldn't get a modern version of King Charles. I kept getting the early, like the 1700s version of King Charles, and I was like, no. But then the AI kept pulling him up as a dog, like a cocker spaniel, and it was like, oh, we've got political stuff going on now, and I was like, that's so funny but disturbing. That was like where the AI art was pulling was political, chatter. So that's all right. The Queen sufficed for what we were doing, and then I ultimately decided that wasn't where I wanted to go with that particular strip anyway. So it actually
he hand drew a really funny strip.
I actually did not. Well, I appreciate that. I didn't hand draw it though. That was the best part about it.
Oh, did you use the AI to do it?
No, I just assembled it. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you for those of you at home. There you go. And I'll make this the big guy for right now. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So you can see the strip. I was you joined me this morning, didn't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, it wasn't Pepper. And it definitely wasn't Colton. It had to be you.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah. So the funny thing about this, Cat, well, yeah, because the AI never gets it right. That's part of the humor of the whole thing. Is like the AI doesn't quite get it the way it's supposed to be. So it's never perfect. But the funny part about this, Cat, is that this took a freaking hour and a half for me to cut and paste it and glue it together. So for me to mimic an AI doing the work took actually longer than it would have to hand draw it. But that was the point. Of course, that's the point of the comic, was to say that, it required no drawing on my part. I did not draw my characters at all. If you're wondering, my characters are these guys right here. This is Calvin and Hobbes, and this is Snoopy, just to give me an idea of what my pen size needs to be, so that I can get a pen check, so that I can make sure that I don't start drawing these in the wrong. See how these are really thin and stuff like that. So anyway, so this is my Springs comic for the day. And I feel like I did a great job with this one, because I feel like it expresses the no. Yes. As long as nobody knows how long it took me to do the comic strip, standing on its own, it makes some sense. Because, the strip is supposed to pretend that an AI did it. In reality, I went and cut and pasted everything and did, I broke the first rule of comic artists, which is never cut and paste somebody else's art into your own art. But that's actually the point, so that worked.
Yeah, we are not defenders of AI art.
Yeah, and so this doesn't. What it's saying is, if you were to do this comic strip using AI, it would save time. You could just totally just click a button, and then you wouldn't need comic artists at all. You know, right? And that's the whole point. You know, it's like then you wouldn't need us at all. You wouldn't need any of us artists. What's the point of it? You know, which was the point I was trying to kind of say with this strip. And I did what the AIs don't do and referenced my artwork right down here with deepest apologies. So there you go. That was my comic strip from today. Which I'm very proud of. I feel like that makes a great statement and sort of expresses how I feel. Because it is quicker. But that doesn't mean that it's better. Just simply quicker.
Or right.
Or correct, yeah. Oh man, don't worry about it. We all have days. And, my dear friend, that's what we're here for. So you could get to cracking right now. Join us. Keep you company while you work. I'm okay with that. I think the biggest problem that I have with the world today is judging what work is. I'll take Minecraft as work.
Yeah.
Not my place to tell you you're not doing work. I'm drawing. I certainly have no room. Get to cracking. Just saying. Although I don't get to show the cracking. Ron does this thing with his stories where he just counts the pages and then assigns a picture in a scene on page whatever it is. So if he's, you know, every let's say 50 pages or something. So it is absolutely random as to where I will get what plate I have to put in. Let's see what we got so far. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Squids in Minecraft. This is where my kid and you guys will be having great discussions. I never got started with Minecraft. For me, it was I just did to you what I just complained you did to me. I'm sorry, Cayen.
Space chickens?
Space chickens. That's exactly what I accused you of, was space chickens. No, when you start, you join up, and it's the large. Your artwork is large, and mine's the tiny little window over on the right. And I was like, "Oh man, we're equal. We got to be equal, dude." And then I promptly did the exact same thing to you. Just now, totally did the same thing to you. Made mine big for a while there, and then forgot.
It's very easy to do.
It is. That's why I didn't actually bring it up. Because the reality is, it's.
And what do you mean by space chickens, Cat? Oh, those little. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have opinions about the phantoms.
Space chickens.
Yeah, the space chickens.
The space chicken phantoms.
Yeah, the phantoms in Minecraft are a mob that reacts to how many days it's been since you last slept in a bed, and will attack you if you went a certain day past.
Oh.
And they are absolutely annoying. Well, they're difficult to deal with because they're such a pain in the ass.
Hmm. That's interesting. Understand this comes from I've never played Minecraft. I've just watched my kid play it. But I find that an interesting mechanic. You know, if you don't sleep, things come to get you.
It's an interesting mechanic, but the problem is they fly, and they're a little bit of a bastard to deal with.
Fair.
Like, you could shoot them with a bow, and that kind of takes care of them. But it's like, oh, I'm working on this big project. Oh, what's that screeching? Ah, crap, I forgot to sleep.
Right. Right. I follow. Alrighty. Yeah, it's annoying at best. Gotcha. That's fair.
And yet, the concept of them is actually kind of cool. Like, here's this mob that could potentially be super dangerous if you don't sleep.
But in the end, it just falls short.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yep. I don't know. I've always thought it'd be funny to or interesting to have a mechanic in a game where if sleep is an important thing, then like you get literal effects. You know, the mouse gets slower and slower and responds slower, and you drop from high resolution to low resolution, and you know what I mean. Like that'd be kind of interesting to do.
I think that's a mod. There's a mod that does that.
Because that would totally be the way I would do it. That way you'd know you were getting tired. Legitimately, that's what happens to me. Well, see, that's kind of cool. We used to make that statement in convention time all the time, which was sleep equals food, food equals sleep. It's an old convention rule. Only way to survive convention sometimes. Staying up all night.
Of course, you also have the perspective of a person running a convention.
Yeah. Staffing conventions is always a different thing. You're running security all night or whatever. I mean, you can't, there's nothing you can do. It's got to be done. Luckily now, where I am with NDK, I can now assign stuff to other people and go to bed. And I do that. That's what I do. I like the idea of the nausea, though. Right? That's what I was thinking. You could make it go down a resolution. Mysterious stew just doesn't sound good.
No, that's an item you can get. What's even better is you can get it from shipwrecks.
Okay, I like it better now. That makes it funnier. Dang it.
I'll never see that again.
Whatever that was, it's gone now.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Still feel like mysterious stew sounds like a bad thing. I'm just saying. All right. It's not turning out bad at all. That's kind of a bummer.
What is?
Yeah, it's saying it's also amusingly the only way to get one of the most useful effects in the game. Saturation. But it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't rabbit stew give the highest saturation in the game for a craftable food? I thought one of the stews did. Are you
Golden
chortling?
carrots.
Oh yeah, golden carrots. See, now whenever you talk to your kid, you're going to have a better idea of what's going on in Minecraft.
I was gonna say, I'm getting a lot of like valuable information here.
So he's saying that rabbit stew is the highest hunger.
Interesting, okay.
The gamer stats.
Highly respect gamer stats, but don't understand them. And that's why we have her up over here. Oh, noes.
Who knows?
Oh, noes.
Are you on the wrong layer?
Heavy sigh.
You're on the wrong layer.
I'm on the wrong layer. I have no idea how much damage I've done. Guess we'll find out.
And that's when I watched his soul come out.
It's not bad. Actually, it's probably fine. It's just her face.
I don't need no much. Just your face.
Are you drawing Dr. Light?
I am.
All right. Well, here's the way we play this game.
I wanted something that didn't require much of me.
That's how we play the game. That's all right. This is probably better on the second pass anyway. George, what are you going to do when I put the AC unit away? I'm just curious. Because I pulled the AC unit out so I could reorganize where it goes when it's parked for the winter. Do you have a battle plan? Or is your battle plan I'm a cat? I feel like that's your normal operating battle plan. It's like your daily operating plan is I'm a cat.
I'm a cat, but I can change if I have to, I guess.
Right? And it's like his ongoing worldview here. He's got a very simple worldview. He's got a brain the size of a walnut. So there's, that's a lot he can operate with here. I mean, yeah, it is kind of a relatable plan. Guess you can't really knock it too much. I keep looking up and it looks like you're drawing Porco Rosso. Because I just glance up and then I glance back down, and I mean, that's my favorite Ghibli flick, so just so we're aware. That's not an insult by any stretch.
No.
Although looking at him now, it looks like Miyazaki, dude. I'm just saying, he looks like Miyazaki. I love the picture so much because he looks like Miyazaki. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not fighting it, am I?
No.
He's telling some poor schleb exactly what he thinks of his AI art. His procedurally driven AI animation.
Oh, Miyazaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. I mean, sad.
He was the poor guy was expecting Miyazaki to be in praise of it, and he just laid into the poor sap.
Yeah, it was pretty ugly. I think it's funny because everybody's
initially kind of shocked that Porco Rosso is my favorite Miyazaki flick, and then they think about it for a second, and they're like, no, that fits.
It's an interesting animation.
It is. It's airplanes all the time.
Well, it's not only airplanes, but it's about a guy who's essentially cursed.
Yeah.
And Miyazaki does not like Porco Rosso because he feels it's too adult.
Mm-mm. It's all right. You can not like it. I don't care.
But that's why the themes are very adult themes, and that's not what he normally
likes to get into.
Yeah, I understand.
Really?
I'm just gonna be obnoxious over there.
Of course, because he's George. And he's a cat.
He's a cat.
That and it makes some really horrifying sounds.
Horrifying sounds are a thing.
It always fascinates me the amount of really well-designed work that has gone into Minecraft. Because on the surface, of course, it looks like somebody tried to recreate an 8-bit game in 3D.
So it kind of looks very much like Wolfenstein.
Well, and it was made by a single person.
Right.
And it was like back when it was first developed, it wasn't meant to be what it became. It was literally just something this guy did for fun on the side. And then it became big.
Right.
And it was a game that no one had ever made before.
Sure, yeah. And
which is also surprising. that no one had made that kind of game.
Yeah. Didn't know that either.
And he's tried to capture lightning in a bottle since with other games, but they're not as good as Minecraft was.
Right. Oh, Kat, I totally make fun of you, except for the fact that all you have to do is mention Star Trek. And I am off to the races, my friend. So I got no leg to stand on. That's where my heart sits all the time.
Yeah, one of Notch's biggest regrets was putting half blocks into the game.
Really?
And yet, yeah. And yet they're like one of the most essential blocks now.
Oh.
Because what it did was it doubled the size of the world.
Right. Right. A lot more than you thought, huh? It's that's all about Gene Roddenberry. You're like, there's a lot more sex than I seem to remember in this. Yep. Gene was of the opinion that in the future, people would be much sexier. Yeah.
Gene
Yeah,
was
although it
a
is
bit of a
interesting that
perverted monkey.
he was a perverted monkey. It's interesting that as time went on, Rick Berman's version of it was not as bad. Which is funny because Berman was misogynistic.
In a lot of ways. But Berman was more of a old school conservative in a lot of ways too.
Which was fine for the time, but isn't so much so now. It's the pretty boy.
That wasn't what I wanted to do.
I mean, like, really, come on.
We're almost there.
And let's face it, it never got old of seeing number one sit on the control panel
Right?
and just smear his ass all over the buttons that could potentially fire everything.
And that's how we got into our first Klingon war.
Yeah, I think the best part about that whole thing is that it comes from the fact that Frakes actually damaged his back before he was on Star Trek. And so, because of back pain, he actually could not sit down like a normal person because of the back damage. So, that was not Frakes trying to be assertive or anything. He just was kind of stuck that way. I think that's the best part about that whole thing, the Riker maneuver, as
Yeah.
it's called. Now, sadly, he talks about the fact that I'm, playing Riker now is really hard because he's markedly older, and that back pain has not gotten any better. We've been rewatching, my wife and I have been rewatching Next Gen. We're now in the third season. There's some good episodes in third season. That's where it really hit its stride.
What show is this?
Next Gen.
Oh, yeah. Because it was trying to figure out what it wanted to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I'm a Trekkie, and I'm a hardcore Trekkie, and it's hard for me to naysay Gene Roddenberry. But legit, the guy needed to stand
I
down.
never. This is a shocking admission from you, Guy, that you are not this big Trek fan. You don't own a Star Trek uniform.
You're right. I don't own a Star Trek uniform. I have 5.
You don't have the iconography on your bag.
Nope. I deny all these things.
Right?
I love Babyface Riker. Gotta give it props when he was young and but yeah, I mean, it's Roddenberry needed to retire, and the first 2 seasons of TNG really show it.
And then DS9 was one of those that is probably one of the best of the spin-offs.
Oh yeah, not gonna disagree with you there.
Yeah, you're probably much better with an elytra than I am. If I make it off the ground, it's a fucking miracle.
Yeah. I'm saying yeah, even though I have no clue what we're talking about.
Elytras, they're a glider you can get in Minecraft, so you can fly around.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, I'm liking where we went. This is looking pretty good. All inks in, I think. Nope, missing a line. That line. We'll need that line to live.
Look, I'm not saying that me and flight is a problem, but in Kerbal Space Program, the poor Kerbals are just scared when I put them into a capsule and try to launch them into space.
Yes, but Kerbal is so much fun. You know what gets me every frickin' time though? Frickin' Jeb will always be like smiling. Everybody else is like freaking out. And Jeb is like laughing his ass off. And it doesn't matter what you built.
Yeah, because he has the highest stupidity, doesn't it?
Yes, he does. That's why he thinks it's awesome. He's so dumb. And I mean, right now, at this moment, poor Jeb is stuck in orbit around Kerbin in my game. Because I launched him up there and then couldn't get him back down because had a problem with forgetting to put any kind of control systems on the capsule itself. So I'm gonna have to go rescue his butt. Luckily, Kerbals apparently do not, in fact, ingest food or extrude waste or anything of the sort. So, there's that.
Yeah, I had Jeb screaming in my capsule once, so
That's because
Yeah, I
you
know
really
I did things wrong.
Yeah, you if you've got Jeb screening me, you're not doing it right, or you're doing it right. One of the two. Depends on how you look
Jeff
at
was
it.
screaming in panic.
Like I said,
Mind
depends
you,
on
at
how
that
you look at
point,
it.
I was screaming in panic.
Totally depends on how you look at it. Either you're doing it right or you're not doing it right. It's 50-50. Kerbal's the best. Yeah, that's what I've been doing too. I have an inordinate amount of snot because of stupid whatever cold thing's going on here. Well, I'm pretty pleased with what we ended up with here.
Yep.
We gotta. I feel like tomorrow I'll be going in and putting in shade and color, and I'll have to come up with stuff across the sky. I think is what's going to end up happening. Something to indicate that we're at the port, because I don't think the background that I put in there is going to work. But we'll get it, and then we'll put in the, and by color I mean my black and white, because they're all black and white plates. We'll go in and detail it and stuff like that, and then I should be ready to rock and roll. And this plate can go out of here. This is one of the toughest plates in this set, so getting it out the door is actually very useful to me. So having it roll out is going to be great.
Well, that's good. Glad I could help you.
Oh, yes, always. It's always wonderful having your assistance, and yours too, Kat and Bob. I'm not sure if Bob's still here. Might still be here. He just hasn't had anything to say. And I know Brent, we lost Brent somewhere along the line. Jerry was here for a minute, and that was cool. So that's where we were, and that's cool. It's always good to have you guys with us tonight. And gosh darn it, Jerry. Well, I don't know. He just had to go to bed. I don't know. He's like, I'm here, but not anymore. Thanks, Jerry.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jerry. Any work we don't get done, we're totally blaming on you, Jerry. Jerry's a good guy. Yeah.
Calm down.
He'll probably be back on tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, Kat, because I know you're just starting out. The day's just beginning. So I hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good night, Bob. And you as well, my dear friend Cayen. And I will see you on the flip side. And as always, guys, keep your eyes on the stars. Good night.